everybody, it's Carrie and Kurt again with
Top 10.
where we are talking about our top 10 most memorable jobs over the 10 years. And why are we doing this? We're doing it because we have turned 10. 13 Degrees North is celebrating 10 years in business, which is not a small feat.
10 years.
Okay, it's
10 years
10 years, all the fingers.
of production and production life
Yeah.
and marriage life and trying to make it work. 10 years.
We are at episode number 3, which means we are at job number 3. And job number 3 was,
Married to medicine.
and we don't mean that's job number 3 that we ever had. We just mean this is,
The
number
third
3.
most memorable
This
job.
season on Married to Medicine.
Let's go.
Welcome to Barbados.
Let me tell you why this was exciting for me personally. I love reality TV. I watch all the reality TV. It's out there now. It's going to be out there. No, all the reality TV people will know.
All the reality TV.
I watch all. Not so much game shows, but essentially I watch all reality TV. So when we got it was an email. I don't even think it was a call. I think it was an email. And I feel like we got it at 10 o'clock in the night and I answered it immediately. I probably should have held back a little bit, like played a little hard to get. But I answered it immediately and I shouldn't have played hard to get because they really appreciated that.
Correct. Really appreciate your quick and rapid response.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the reply came. Thank you for responding to this so quickly.
Yeah. So was really excited to be a part of that. I know that job for sure opened the door to a lot of other opportunities that we'll talk about,
In another episode.
in another episode.
or
maybe
in
there.
other episodes.
But Married to Medicine. As I remember, our point of contact for that was Jeff. I'm not gonna say his last name because I do not want to butcher it. And also Rudy. And the company was Perveza Pop that we worked
Perveza
with.
Pop, yeah.
Perveza Pop. And we weren't the only facilitation company on that. There was another
No,
facilitation
there was
company
another
as well.
facilitation,
That was the first time actually we actually worked with another company, and I think it worked out well.
Yeah,
like I
it
think
did,
they were
it
able
did.
to split like what each company did like pretty well, and then we actually like built a friendship and
right.
with that company as well. So I think that was pretty good. Things that people, I think this is important to say, things that people don't think could happen where you're working in a company and you have like competition. Everybody feels like competition can't necessarily work together or you can't work, you can't collaborate, and that's not true.
Right.
That's not true.
Production teaches you that two companies could be competitors, but can coexist within the production space very, very easily.
Yeah.
And it lends that cohesion actually lends to the development of Barbados on a whole. And I keep saying this is why I love production.
Yeah.
Because the synergies that are created, the friendships that are built, even if it is a competitor, once you are working towards that one goal of producing the best quality product,
Yeah.
everybody wins.
Yeah. And I mean, shout out to Graham, who was the other person, the other company basically working on it, because he did a good job. We all did a good job.
He did. Graham Cumberbatch, that is.
Graham Cumberbatch, that is, so you know. So what was memorable about this job for you?
I was not supposed to be on this job.
That's so true. That
What was
is so
memorable
true.
about this job for me?
That is so true.
I was not hired.
Yeah, I did not hire him. He was not supposed to be there. You know what I call Kurt to do? And people will be like, when they say this, people who know Kurt will be like, oh, that makes sense. I called Kurt to bring equipment. They said, hey, Carrie, do you rank these things? And I was like, yeah, sure. It was the production supplies. And I'm just saying they wanted to rank production supplies from us. And I'm just saying that for Tariq, who I'm looking at right now.
Yes, Production
he knows that
supplies
production
are
supplies.
important. You don't behind the camera, but yes.
Yeah. Anyway, back to you guys. Keep that in there. But back to you guys. Yeah, Kurt was supposed to bring the equipment that was rented. And he did bring it. He did a good job. That was all he was hired for. The only people originally hired on this was myself and Bruce Batson. Shout out to Bruce. Bruce is one of our core team. You heard about him in
Episode number 1.
Episode number 1. And yeah, he showed up, went up to the room, delivered the equipment, and then
Walked in, look at the lady and said, I went, what the expletive is this? What are you all doing? It was horrendous what I saw. And then I was like, I think you all need help. I got a little time. I could come and help you out. I coming back. And I went to the hardware store, bought some screws and other bits and bobs, and came back and lit a room in less time than they were doing for the last 2 days.
yeah.
And then
I got the call. I was like, today I called, but yeah, because we were shooting at the crane, so the crane is a vast resort. So I got the call, and I was like, hey Carrie, do you think we could bring on Kurt for some of these shoot days? We got to chat to see how many days he could be on, because for this particular shoot, and for most reality shows, there are a particular amount of gaffer days. At least for this one, I can't say for most, because we've been on other ones that had gaffer throughout. But this particular one, they only had a certain amount of days for a gaffer in their budget. And budget is important, you gotta stick to it. So, and Kurt is a gaffer by profession as well. In case you all did not know, he's actually the Caribbean gaffer. See what I did there?
nice.
Look
nice
for
place,
it
yeah.
on IG.
IG, the Caribbean gaffer.
And I was like, sure, he don't got anything to do. And that's how Kurt got on it. And that's literally how you got on it.
Yeah.
And the director, he was so happy. The director was Alex Alba. He was so happy. We'll be driving to location. Alex was like, hey, Carrie, this is how we knew he was in love with her. And you'll hear about people being in love with her a lot, true. So he said, hey, Carrie.
I'm in love with you.
Yeah, but, it's like, he said, hey, Carrie, is Kurt gonna be working later? And I was like, yeah, he's gonna meet you back at the hotel when you go back. He's actually going to be there before you. And then he went, that's great, that's good. Man, I love him. He is like, he really saved us. He was like, he came in the room and he said, what the expletive are you doing? So yeah, so that's how I knew, they were hooked with Kurt. But Kurt did a good job. My most memorable. What was my most memorable?
I don't know.
I feel like everything.
I have a next most memorable for that job too as well.
I think my most memorable is everything. The thing is, so sometimes when you work on my job or in my job, you're not always,
On set.
on set. So I don't get to see all the action. I still gotta wait until it's released, to see it. Kurt is the gaffer. He gets to see everything because he's on the set.
I get to
So
see
I
what
was-
the lights look like.
So I actually ended up sometimes in the production office with trying to prep for next day and that sort of stuff with Rudy actually, who was the production manager. And we would get messages on the radio about what was happening and stuff like that. We'd be like,
Now we gotta break in this room. You stood on a pedestal above the room. Sit down. Sit down.
That's my wife!
But let's
All your that's all I'm saying.
Okay, not you, but it wasn't your head.
I think we met a lot of really cool people.
Yeah,
On
and
that, we
and
met.
they're still our friends up
Yeah.
to this day.
Yeah.
And we still work together up
We
until
still
this
work
day.
together. They opened up the door to other jobs.
Correct.
Kurt was able to go and do the next season of Married to
Medicine.
Married to
in St. Lucia.
Medicine.
And
No,
then-
in Antigua.
In Antigua, and then moved on and did Real Housewives through the same connects
Yeah.
from Married to Medicine.
Yeah. So that was really
yeah.
yeah. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But what's your next memorable
My next memorable moment for me was rigging a number of lights on one Sky High on the beach side of the crane and having the rain come down that night because it was supposed to be a dinner scene.
Oh, the monsoon.
That monsoon.
Monsoon. Let me tell you, when the rain falls at the crane on the cliffside, it falls. And it is windy and it is something, yeah.
Yeah, and it being windy and being in the cliffside really put my skills of safety and tying of knots to work, to have lights up 20, 25 feet in the air, wind gusting and I know that everything is secured and I'm just like,
Yeah.
"Right, don't worry about it."
Because I mean, because you live in the Caribbean, you're the Caribbean gaffer, so you will have to
It's
know
all good.
like
Don't
what
worry.
to do. Like, if you didn't know, then why did we hire you?
Yeah, but that was very memorable. And then in the episode where the glass broke as well, when the girls and their husbands were at dinner. It was a session after dinner, and it got a little bit heated. And there was a breaking of a glass. You go back, and I think
It was season 5.
was
We're talking
season
about season 5.
I think
Yeah.
more sure it was
We were in
episode 4.
3 episodes. I think actually no. I think it was it. I think it's 5, 6, and 7. If not, it's 6, 7, 8. Something like that.
Just go.
But watch the whole season. Actually, watch the whole show. You know what I mean?
Married to Medicine.
Yeah, Married to Medicine. Start at season 1.
Yeah.
Go down.
And go down.
Yeah.
You will get to the Barbados part at some point. With the mother side and the girl.
And the Beijing bus, the
Yeah.
that picked them up from the airport.
airport.
Yeah.
It was good. And I actually love Married to Medicine too, because it really showcased Barbadian culture. And we tend to forget sometimes that culture is everything that is us. And once a show comes to Barbados or to the Caribbean, our culture inherently becomes or gets on display. And it is just another advertising tool that just keeps giving
It's true.
and giving.
That's true.
And
That's true.
and that is really why I am thankful for these 10 years we have put Barbadian culture out there, and we will continue to put Barbadian and Caribbean culture out there.
Yeah.
10 years!
10. 10.
10.
All the fingers.
10. 10. And lots more to go. Lots more to go.
So yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's it for this.
Yeah.
Particular
for
job.
For this particular job.
Yeah.
Married to Medicine. Big up to Elmer. Elmer.
Oh, big up to Elmer.
Elmer.
Yes. There's so many names out there.
Elmer.
It's like James.
Yeah. James.
There's Darren.
Elmer.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Courtney.
them.
My gosh.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Alex. Gabe. It's a lot. But all
But
of
thank you
but
for bringing
thank
us
you.
into your world.
Yeah, and we appreciate being here, and we want to continue this journey with you as a part of the 13 Degrees North family. So,
That's it. That's all she wants.
yeah,
That's all I want.
yeah, that's it.
So next time.
Good night. See ya.